Thanks, Emma. Good morning. The top stories here in the northwest today. A firefighter from Lancashire who risked his life to rescue a family trapped in a blaze has been honoured by the Queen. Dean Seward from Preston's been awarded the Queen's Gallantry Medal. In 2008, he saved a family stranded on the roof of a takeaway. He climbed onto the roof without any equipment to save them. A former paramedic still being questioned by police this morning after a nurse was stabbed to death in Blackpool. 26-year-old Jane Clough was attacked as she walked to her car at Victoria Hospital on Sunday night. She was the mother of a 9-month-old baby. A 30-year-old man's still in police custody. 2 years before the start of the London 2012 Olympics, new figures show how it's safeguarding jobs in our region. According to the North West Development Agency, more than 200 companies have won games-related contracts. We've got nearly 100 approved facilities for athletes. That means at least 17 countries will have training camps in our region.
In obviously difficult economic times, actually these contracts and businesses have told us actually these contracts have helped to safeguard jobs, which is obviously very important as we face challenging times. And hopefully the experience that they'll have on working on this major event will stand them in good stead to win further contracts as hopefully there are more and more major events taking place in the UK and overseas.
He made his name driving at death-defying speeds, but a Formula One racing legend's rolled into Blackpool on a different mode of transport. Nigel Mansell's been in the region to open a cafe specifically for cyclists. He's on a nationwide bike ride, but he still found time to cut the ribbon at the Cycle Cafe on Blackpool's promenade. Now, a 20-ton piece of history will make its way to the Museum of Liverpool today. It's 50 years since trains ran on the city's famous overhead railway. Today, though, the last remaining carriage is doing the journey one final time. It's the first of 6,000 items being moved into the museum. Now, let's find out what's happening with our weather. Here's Fred with the latest.
Be ready for all changing light conditions. Here's the regional weather forecast brought to you by Transitions Adaptive Lenses.
Good morning to you. A little bit of rain around at the moment, but we do need it. The great thing about today is it's a slightly improving situation. We'll find that brighter weather starts creeping into western parts. The amazing thing is, look at those temperatures, up to 21 Celsius. That's good, isn't it?
Well, that's all the news from us so far this morning. We'll be back with all the latest at 5 to 2. First, though, it's back to Ben and Emma in London. Have a great morning, and it's goodbye from all of us here for now.
Good afternoon and welcome to the lunchtime news from ITV Granada. The 2012 Olympics is safeguarding jobs in the northwest 2 years before it starts in London. New stats show more than 200 companies here have won orders connected to the Games, and many nations will have their athletes training on our doorstep. This report from Kerry Eldridge.
Our athletes showing what it means to be Britain's best. And as the European Athletics Championships kick off, training for the Summer Games in 2012 are also on track. But it's not just taking off for the competitors. According to the North West Development Agency, more than 200 companies have won Games-related contracts. And we have nearly 100 approved facilities for athletes.
We're standing here at the Manchester Aquatic Centre, which is where the Swimming Australia will train. They came over last year, and that was the first London 2012 training camp anywhere in the UK. We've got Thailand that will be training in Manchester, and the Pacific countries, 15 Pacific countries training all around the northwest, and hopefully more that we'll be announcing in due course.
And if you thought London 2012 was all about, well, London, think again. At least 17 countries will have training camps in our region. That's an awful lot of sports stars, hopefully attracting an awful lot of cash. Kerry Eldridge, Granada News.
So will the Northwest benefit from the 2012 Olympics, or do you think in reality the capital will be the only place to really reap the rewards? Join in the discussion on our Facebook page. Go to facebook.com/Granada Reports. Next, the parents of a nurse stabbed to death in Blackpool have described her as a fabulous girl. Jane Clough was attacked as she walked to her car at Blackpool Victoria Hospital on Sunday night. She was the mother of a 9-month-old baby girl. A 30-year-old paramedic's being questioned by police on suspicion of murder. A firefighter from Lancashire who risked his life to rescue a family trapped on the roof of a burning building has been honoured by the Queen. Dean Seaward fought through smoke, minus his breathing apparatus, after an arson attack put lives in danger. Gamal Famboulay has the story.
A friendship formed out of the depths of despair.
You busy then?
Andrew and Michael Japovovsky owe so much to Dean Seaward. This is their first meeting since the fire that ripped through the father and son's home.
That was a very terrible night for us. Like 4 o'clock, I've heard a big explosion, and just 2 minutes later, a lot of smoke inside flat, so no way out for us.
Fearing the family might jump or fall, Dean decided he had no time to put on his breathing kit and scrambled up a ladder. An act that's earned him the Queen's Gallantry Medal, an award that's only been handed out 600 times since 1974.
I feel proud and privileged, but like I've explained before, I'm part of a team. I've earned this award through my team. I know I'm the one that's been recognised, but you know, they're there in the back of my mind. I couldn't have done it without them.
I think very lucky. I think God gave me another chance, me and my family.
For Andrew and Michael, the medal is more than deserved. Dean's heroism has given them a second shot at life. Gamal Famboulay, Granada News, Blackpool.
Brave, brave man. Now, the night sky above Liverpool lit up last night to honour the historic visit of the Queen Victoria cruise ship. You've been sending us your pictures of the fireworks display, wow, which marked her departure from her spiritual home, and by the looks of things, her visit to the city ended with a bang. The weather for the rest of the day and the latest pollen report now with Fred.
Windsor's World of Shoes. Fantastic footwear, whatever the weather.
Good afternoon to you. It wasn't a very good start to the day, but it is getting brighter and it is quite warm. So out there at the moment, the brighter weather's starting to creep in. If it's still cloudy where you are, do not worry, it will improve. And in fact, by about 4 o'clock this afternoon, I think most of us will see some sunshine, with just the odd shower left on the higher ground. But look at those temperatures, up to 21 Celsius. Nothing wrong with that. Then when darkness comes tonight, a dry, clear night once again, and not terribly cold. For tomorrow, not a brilliant start, but again, it will brighten up.
Windsor's World of Shoes. Fantastic footwear, whatever the weather.
Feeling fuzzy from hay fever? Claritin Hay Fever Relief sponsors ITV Pollen Count.
And what are the pollen levels like? Well, have a look. All this rain washed out of the air, so nice and low.
Finally, where is our favourite weatherman going to be tonight? It's Tuesday, and that, of course, means where's Fred? Here's a sneak preview with a little red car, but can you figure out which part of our region he's in today? Here's the man himself with a clue.
Now, one of the main industries here is the making of very specialist paper. Because in 1845, a chap called James, who lived in Liverpool, fell deeply in love with a woman called Fanny Wakefield. She moved up here and he followed her and started a paper-making business that survives to this day.
I think I know. Get your guesses in now. That's the Northwest this Tuesday lunchtime. You can get more on our website, itv.com/Granada, itv.com/Granada, and we're back with Granada reports at 6 o'clock this evening. For now, though, from me and all the lunchtime team, have yourself a great afternoon. Bye-bye.